The Sutra of the Lotus Flower of the Wondrous Dharma. From Chapter 16. The Lifespan of the Eternal Tathagata. At that time, the world-honored one, wanting to repeat the meaning of what he said, spoke in verse. Since I became a Buddha, countless hundreds of thousands of millions of immeasurable numbers of kalpas have passed. In the innumerable kalpas since then, I have ceaselessly expounded the Dharma, teaching and transforming countless millions of beings, and enabling them to embark upon the Buddha way. I employed skillful means to reveal my nirvana, in order to liberate all living beings. In truth, though, I am not extinguished, for I always abide here, teaching the Dharma, although I am always dwelling in this world. By using my transcendent powers. I cause living beings with distorted minds to be unable to see me, even though I am near. All who perceive that I have perished everywhere pay homage to my relics. All who cherish and long for me look up with thirsting hearts. At last, when living beings humbly believe are upright in character and gentle and flexible in mind, and wish with all their hearts to see the Buddha, even at the cost of their lives, then I and all the Sangha appear together on divine Eagle Peak. At that time, I tell all living beings that I am always here and did not pass away. I use the power of skillful means to manifest both that I am extinguished and that I am not. If in other lands there are living beings who are joyful, reverent, and faithful, I will teach the supreme Dharma among them as well. You, not hearing of this, merely think I have perished. I see all living beings sinking in the sea of suffering. And I do not appear before them so that they begin to thirst for me. When their hearts are filled with the deepest longing, I then come forth to teach the Dharma. Such are my transcendent powers. Throughout immeasurable kalpas, I am always on divine Eagle Peak, and abiding in all other places. When living beings see great fires burning at the time of the end of a kalpa, This land of mine is tranquil and calm, always filled with heavenly beings and humans. Its gardens, groves, halls, and pavilions are adorned with every kind of gem, and its jeweled trees are full of blossoms and fruit. Here, all living beings take their pleasure, while heavenly beings strike heavenly drums, always making many kinds of music, and showering mandarava flowers on the Buddha and his great assembly. My Pure Land is never destroyed, yet all see it as consumed by fire, and filled with every kind of grief, horror, pain, and distress. Those errant living beings, because of their bad karma, never hear of the names of the three treasures throughout immeasurable kalpas. But those who perform virtuous deeds and are gentle and upright of nature will all see me here teaching the Dharma. At times, for the sake of them all, I teach that the Buddha's lifespan is beyond measure. To those who see a Buddha only after a very long time, I teach that a Buddha is rarely met. Such is the power of my wisdom, that its light shines infinitely. My lifespan is of countless kalpas, attained through long cultivation of practice. Those of you who have wisdom give rise to no doubt about this. Bring doubt forever to an end, for the Buddha's words are valid, not in vain. A physician with skillful means, who is actually alive and announces his death only in order to cure his deranged children, cannot be accused of falsehood. Like a father to all in this world, I cure their sufferings and diseases. For the sake of ordinary people with distorted thinking, I say that I am extinguished, though truly I am here. Were they always to see me, they would grow complacent and self-indulgent, lose themselves in attachment to the five desires, and fall into evil paths. I always know living beings, those who practice the way, and those who do not, and for their sake expound various teachings to liberate each of them accordingly. I am ever thinking, how can I cause living beings to embark upon the unsurpassable way and quickly accomplish embodiment as Buddhas?